Hello, Pam Dubois, June Real Estate TV. Today we are actually here with the
Donnell Spivey, broker owner of Exit Spivey Professional Realty. And we're going to be talking about buying a brand new home. Pam, a lot of buyers don't know that they can take an agent, and they should take an agent with them when they're buying a new home.
Right.
They just walk into these models and they get overwhelmed, and then the salesperson there gets them to sign the contract, and they have no representation.
Right. And they have no idea what they're signing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll try to get the contract to review it prior to them signing it, to make them aware of things that are in the contract. They're not going to change the contract. Just be real. They're not going to change it. Yeah. But at least you can be aware of what you're signing and agreeing to. And that's what I do.
Exactly. And you know what? Like we were talking about earlier, the commission is already built into the price, you guys. As you walk into new home sales, you always want representation. And the builder is actually going to be representing themselves. They're not representing you. Just remember that as you go in there. So you definitely want to have Donnell here on your side.
I have taken courses on representing buyers on new construction. So I can talk about grading. I can talk about construction of the house, what needs to be in it. I can talk about whether you should get an oblong toilet or not, even down to that.
Yeah.
Because some builders, especially the smaller one, they have the little tiny toilets. And if you don't know that, you don't observe that, you're looking at the model and seeing what's in the model, but they put upgraded stuff in the model.
So true. Oh my gosh, great point.
Right.
Yes.
And so you want to make sure that you get what you're looking for and what works for you. And that's where I come in.
Yeah.
And like you said, they've already built into the price to pay me.
Right.
If they go and buy it without me, that means that the builder is making more money.
Right.
Because that price represents a fee to pay me.
Right. And so important. One of the good points that you just brought up, which I think is really super important, is as you walk into that model home, what's in that model home is not what you're getting. Just remember, they have upgrades of everything in that model home. And that's not what's on your contract.
That is the top of the line construction and features that you're going to see in the model home that's not going to be in your home unless you specify that.
Right. And you got to know that, you guys. So you got to have representation. And you can also have home inspection as you go through this process.
Absolutely. And I do it on every house, home inspection, whether it's a resale or a new house. Get a home inspection, and they will permit it.
Yeah.
All the home inspector has to be is licensed and insured, and they will permit it. The other thing is when you're buying that new home is, you walk through it, but you don't always see everything that you want to meet your needs. And you have to be able to have them address those things.
Yeah.
So that when you move in, everything's there.
Yeah. Yeah. So important. And somebody actually looking for things that you would normally not know how to look for, right? Which is very important because they're protecting themselves in this contract, you guys. That's what they're doing.
That's what they're doing. And you need somebody looking out on your behalf.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you, there's not a lot of times that I can convince them to change.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I have been able to convince them to change on is, especially like first-time home buyers, when there are first-time home buyer programs that are available for the buyer, but the builder don't offer that lender.
Right.
So then I've convinced them to use this other lender that has those first-time homebuyer programs because it's beneficial to the buyer. Yeah.
Wow. Hear that, you guys? Oh my goodness, that is excellent. So you've been able to get them to change the lender, and that's so important because they really do push their lender. They're going to give you closing costs. They're going to give you this if you use their lender. But if it's more beneficial for you to use the first-time homebuyer and you need more incentives, you get more incentives using someone else. That's great. But
I've gotten to get the incentive and still use an outside lender.
Well, see, there
it's about negotiations and relationships. Yeah. So when you walk into a builder, especially if it's a large builder, I've probably already been there. So when a new development comes on, I tour the development, see what they have to offer.
So there you have it, you guys. I mean, not only is he educated with lending and knowing all this, but he actually also checks out all the new home builders that are out there. So if you're thinking about buying new, give Donnell a call here.
So keep in mind that if you're buying a new house and selling an existing house, you get the broker discount from me for buying the new house. And it doesn't cost you any additional money.
Give Donnell a call here.
Call me and get the discount that if you're selling your existing house and buying a new one, you get a broker discount for doing so. Thank you. I look forward to working with you.